Take one, episode 4.
Very good. All right, welcome to Hold My Wine, a Wonderfully Willamette Podcast, episode 4. We made it.
A whole month.
I know.
God, you guys.
We made it past Thanksgiving. We're here. We survived. No mass casualties or no, horrible incidents other than my pie being eaten by my dog.
Naughty.
My little 45-pound dog ate a whole sweet potato pie morning of Thanksgiving. So Waffles had a great Thanksgiving.
Waffles had a good day.
Yeah, she was happy, full stomach.
Yeah.
I texted Katie and I was like, I'm so mad.
You gotta find a way to post the video.
Gosh, somehow.
You have it on camera too.
I do. I see it happening. I watched it over and over again. So that was the really the shock to the heart. But I know. But we made it. How was everybody's Thanksgiving?
Oh, mine was good. Low key, spent it with family, just going all over the place, visiting everyone. So it was nice.
Good.
Yep, same here. Very low key.
Mm-hmm.
No stress.
Trevor, what about you?
Yeah, I just traveled up to Washington, but pretty low key overall.
Nice.
Yeah. It's a good time, but we're back to business, back to real estate. Yeah. So you guys have any new and exciting news? What's going on in our industry?
Well, we do have an update on the NAR lawsuit. There's been a couple settlements proposed. One from Anywhere, which it's an interesting company. It houses a lot of different brokerages like Coldwell Banker, Better Homes and Gardens. I don't think RE/MAX is on there. It's a really interesting business. So if you have a moment, go Google them. They do a lot of different things other than servicing real estate. But they were included in the lawsuit and they have agreed to a settlement of $83.5 million. Yeah, and then RE/MAX has agreed to $55 million in settlement. And the district judge for the Western District of Missouri, the Western District of Missouri thinks that it is fair. He's agreeable to it. So we'll probably see that actually settle closer to mid-2024 is what reports are stating.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, but it's a lot less than $1.6 billion. Yeah. So.
I always obviously we come from more of the real estate world, but for kind of normal people who aren't in the real estate world, kind of what their thoughts on it or are on the lawsuit, and do they think it makes sense? Do they think it's fair? Or I want to know, again, the third party stance from a normal person.
Yeah, that's a really good question. And of the videos I've watched, I go through and I look at the comments. They're mixed. I mean, you can tell the people who are educated on it and the people who aren't. Someone who just looks at strictly the numbers of it and just assumes that no work actually goes into doing real estate and selling a home, and they just see that it's active, and so in that case, from that perspective, sure, someone could say, oh, this is not fair. On the other hand, if you have someone who's educated about the real estate process, knows all the work that does go into it, then they will probably have a different perspective. One thing, though, to note is that both Anywhere and RE/MAX are stating this is not them stating we're guilty of anything. Right. This is not them validating the plaintiff's accusations.
It's just so much money.
I know. Well, I wonder how much each person in the class, it's like a class action lawsuit.
Yeah.
Right? What they will even get. It'd be interesting to find out.
Right.
By December 22nd, all parties have to report to the court so they can set a date for that final settlement. So we'll know soon.
Well, exciting news. There's always something going on in real estate.
Well, and not too far beyond that is Mr. Cooper Mortgage Servicer. They had a cyber attack where a lot of their clients' information was compromised. It happened on October 31st. Apparently a notice didn't go out until November 2nd, and the notice that did go out was unclear, and so there was a lawsuit against them. I don't know a lot about it right now. I think it's unfolding, so we'll hear about it more and probably have more information for you next week.
Fun times. I know. Well, I know, Trevor, you have some updates, especially for 2024. It's looking a little bit better when it comes to loans and the limit.
You're referring to loan limits.
Yes.
So our conventional loan limits have actually increased by approximately 50,000 up to about 766,000. So that's about 5.5% increase from 2023. And then FHA also increased by approximately 25,000 to 498,000. So we're increasing, and so luckily our mortgage guidelines are matching to the appreciation that we're still seeing out there in the market. It's not like prices are coming down. So luckily loan programs are keeping up with the appreciation out there in the market.
Good.
And in other news, we just reached basically August levels in interest rates. So ever since super exciting. It's we're not back to where we were obviously in 2021, but we were essentially on a pretty steep incline ever since the middle of spring of 2021. And we finally started to see a pretty good come down ever since the end of October, and now we've reached levels that we haven't seen since August. So we're trending in the right direction, and it's given home buyers a little bit more breathing room in their payments.
Yeah.
So it's good to see. Yeah, just a little bit of hope.
I have a question about FHA.
Yeah.
Is it county specific?
So it is, there are high cost FHA areas, so your FHA loan limits in places like Portland are going to be slightly higher than Salem. Yeah. And it does increase and those are the loan limits for one unit properties. So if you were to buy a duplex or a triplex with a conventional or FHA loan, those are going to be higher.
So it makes sense.
As far as triplexes go, conventional down payment percentage requirement is now 5% for conventional loans, where it used to be 15% for a duplex and at least 20% for a triplex. Yeah, so they updated that to kind of align with what FHA has been doing. So you've always been able to buy FHA duplexes with 3.5% down, but now you can actually buy conventional with 5% down. And that's owner occupied, so you got to live in one unit. But yeah.
Very cool. Well, the market update, I know I've been giving you guys market updates. Of course, we have one again today. We're still right there at about 3 months of inventory. 1,118 are currently active and available to purchase in all 4 counties. Currently under contract right now are 70. 70 have gone active in the last 7 days, and 65 have gone pending in the last 7 days. So that's interesting. You see, as quickly as homes are coming on, they're selling just as quickly, which is obviously why the inventory is as low as it is currently.
Still very limited.
Yes, but it's as far as the total amount of pending homes is about roughly 500.
Nice.
So the numbers haven't changed much from last week.
Slow market, but it's normal around these times, right? Around December, around the holidays. We are seeing some people kind of take their listings off the market because they're just not wanting to move around this time too. So
yeah, everyone's plans are a little different. If you're moving cross country, you might not want to move in the dead of winter.
that's what I ended up doing. I moved up here, got caught in a snowstorm, and was like, "What am I doing?"
Where was your snowstorm?
I don't know where I was.
Were you in Oregon?
I was in Oregon, and I just remember I felt like I was on the side of a cliff. It's snowing. I couldn't see in front of me, couldn't drive, so I stopped. I was like, I'm just going to sleep here. And who saved me was a UPS driver, and he came around. I guess someone lived right where I stopped.
Yeah.
And he came in and was in his little truck, his little brown shorts, and just hopped out the living room. I'm like, what is going on? I felt like I was in a Twilight episode because I was like, what is happening? I guess I'm in Oregon.
How did he help you?
He ended up helping me put my snow tires on. He was like, yeah, just follow me to town. We're right around the corner. It's okay. And I'm just like, okay. He was really sweet. But yeah, that's how I made it, because I was like, I'm just going to stay here until it stops snowing. So, that was my intro to Oregon. For you guys who don't know, I'm from Houston, where it does not snow. So
Usually.
It's like a little bit of ice. It doesn't snow.
Okay.
It's just like a little, we think it's snow, but it's just ice. What's been happening these couple mornings, I would have been like, everything's closed. It's snowing, but it's not. It's just a little frost. But yeah, speaking of frost and snowing, Christmas is around the corner. Yay! It's almost there. So we know a couple things are obviously happening in the local area when it comes to lights, when it comes to events, stuff like that. Charlene, you have a little update on us for that.
I do. I love Christmas lights. I just love them. I've been to several Christmas light displays in the Salem area, and there's a couple that I haven't been to that I want to experience that are outside of the Salem area, so I'm going to talk about those. The first one is Silverton Christmas Market. and it's actually at the Oregon Gardens. They have a great light display, but you can also go Christmas shopping there, grab a cup of hot cocoa, see the lights, visit all the little booths.
Yeah.
It's really fun. That's $20. $20 for adults, $8 for children. And then we got the Keizer Miracle of Christmas lights, which is in a neighborhood off of Lock Haven in 14th called
Gubser.
Gubser.
I was a Gubser Gator.
Yeah.
It's a Gubster Gator.
Gubser.
Gubser Gator.
Gubser.
So the Gubser
is
neighborhood.
What's a Gubser?
I don't know, it's probably named after someone.
You follow other cars and you kind of go in this little caravan around the neighborhood, and that neighborhood, they come together and put an amazing display. At the end, you bring canned goods for the Marion County Food Bank and you give that to them to kind of pay for the experience. And so it's really reasonable if you want to take your family to go do that. It doesn't cost anything, just a few cans of food, and it is a donation.
Something to that real quick. So if you want to volunteer they have a little tent that's set up for the food collection. If you want to volunteer, if you go to the Greater Gubser Neighborhood Association Facebook page, you can actually sign up to be a food collector. And they have a couple slots available at the end of December. So just, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great way to volunteer in Gubser.
I mean, speaking of like, who has their lights up? Trevor, what?
It's a tree up, but
I
haven't
have
gotten
one
lights up yet.
single
Strand.
like strand of light.
I got to get up on the roof and like hang over and staple it. I just don't want to do that right now. Wait for a sunny day.
I know.
You guys can come watch. Make sure it'll fall
I know,
off.
we'll just be like, you're okay. Go a
You
little to
got
the
this.
left, a little to the right.
I can send TJ over to help. He lives just right down the street.
TJ can come hang out.
okay. A couple more in Salem.
Yeah.
Riverfront Park is putting up their lights on December 8th. That's a real
Fun.
fun one. You can
Yeah.
Yeah.
kiddos in a stroller and just walk around the park. It's really cute.
Yeah. Those are neat lights.
Yeah.
And that's free also. That doesn't cost anything. And then, of course, this is outside of Salem, the zoo lights.
Yeah.
I've been to that. That is pretty cool. The only way to go see the zoo light is to order your tickets online, pick a time, you can't just show up, and that is $30 for adults.
Do the zoos have cows?
No. And you don't really see the animals at night either.
That's a great question, though.
It is. Like, and I love yaps and stuff.
That's kind of like a cow. Okay.
They don't even have like a water buffalo. I know they have a
Oh, they do? Okay. I love cows. I love them.
Okay.
Like, love them. I've seen so many Instagram videos of people who own cows who will put like a little hat on them and like ride them with like a little saddle and everything. They don't ride them far, but it's just so cute. And they put like little lights on their horns and stuff. That's my dream.
When you get a cow, you should get one of those little fluffy ones.
The little house cows.
House cow.
I would love. I feel like they're a lot messier than they look on Instagram.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's a lot of fun, though. I'm excited about the zoo legs. I really want to go. Since I've been here, since I moved up here, I wanted to go, and I haven't made it yet. So,
It's $30, but I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's not that bad. I would assumed it would be more than that.
But you do have to get your tickets ahead of time.
well, that's the thing. It's like it's making sure you have that little time slot.
Shore Acres Park in Coos Bay has a great show.
cool. Okay.
Another one that you have
nice.
to make reservations for online. And then the Christmas ships in Portland. Has anybody ever seen the Christmas ships in Portland?
I might have when I was really young.
What's this? Is it like in the little?
On the Willamette and on the Columbia, and they
Oh.
start at different places. You have to go online and look at the calendar and see where the Christmas ships are going to be. They're starting December 1st near Salty's on Marine Drive, which is a restaurant on Marine Drive. So that's the first place they're going to show up. Go online, you can look at their calendar and see where they're going to be.
Just different kinds of ships, or like people and their ships go.
Well, it's lights on boats that go on the river.
The ships, boats.
Yeah,
Same thing.
but they call it the Christmas ship.
Oh, that's
I think
fun.
there's probably boats.
Like a ship and a boat, the same thing.
I don't know. I've never done it
That's
before. But I
fun.
think I'd like to see it.
That would be fun. December 1st is literally right around the corner. There's a whole bunch of stuff happening. And the Salem Art Association is having a little art fair festival happening on Sunday. That's the 3rd.
An open house type.
Yeah, like you can go and kind of shop like local artists and stuff that they have up there. I know I'll be going to there. I don't know if you're going,
Well,
Shirley.
noon to 4, so I can't
Yeah.
have an open house that day, but I'll just go before.
I'll shop for you. It's okay.
No, it's not far from there. I'll
yeah.
go stop by for an hour and then go to the open house.
Fun. Since Christmas is also, yes, around the corner, people are starting their shopping and stuff like that. Just here at Hold My Wine Podcast, we are emphasizing to shop local. I know we all have like our favorite shops that we like to go to. Trevor, you have your one shop.
Well, it's really saved the day a couple times, my girlfriend and I. But Fawning Over Flora in West Salem, excellent place to get flowers and knickknack little things for mostly for ladies. I don't want to speculate on who it's for, but it's very. But Teslin seems to really love everything I get from there. So.
Where is it located?
It's out Wallace Road, so once you get past most of the city, and there's a couple roads that take you up the hill. It's right on one of those main intersections.
Okay.
But yeah, Fawning Over Flora.
Fawning Over Flora.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna
Is
link
it
all
in
this
that
stuff.
newer?
It's right by those newer apartments.
Okay.
With the food
Okay.
trucks.
Yeah, exactly, by the food trucks. Yeah.
I know the food trucks. I went to a fun place this weekend. I went to Furbish. It was Small Business Saturday, so there was actually quite a few people there. And Furbish is kind of an antique store, refinishing furniture shop, and it's on 12th Street, 12th and Cross. They have the cutest Christmas stuff. A lot of it is super kitschy, like from the 50s and 60s, and it's really fun. Even if you just want to look and you don't want to buy something, it's a great place to shop.
Oh, cute. I know not a lot of little shops are kind of popping up like that. I know like even one of our clients, they own the Arbor downtown. I think that's off of State Street. So cute. It has a whole bunch of like local wine, local little like knickknacks and stuff. I bought like a lot of like soap and like lotions and stuff from there, and it's really nice. Again, we all emphasize shop local. Amazon, yes, is a great place to shop, but try and shop local first. Try and find something local before going to the amazing Amazon. I know there is this one little local group that's popped up. I've been to a couple of their events. It's called the Salem Girls Club.
Oh.
Sweet little group of a whole bunch of local, younger, like under, I don't want to say a specific age range, but women.
It has the word girl in it, so.
I know. But they're super sweet. Again, they normally do like walks around the Salem Park, and then they'll go to like Ritter's or some places downtown. But they've worked with a couple of like little local shops, but they have a lot of Christmas stuff coming up. I know they have like a paint and sip, a little Christmas party, and a couple of other things happening. But it's a little fun. I like went to it. It's just great meeting other people in the local
Start me
area.
a boys club.
I know.
Okay. Let's talk about that after the show. Salem Boys Club.
I know.
I think no matter how you word it,
It's still
Salem
gonna
Man's
come up. I
Club, Salem
know.
Men's Club, like it's Gentlemen's Club.
Yeah. Go ahead and pour them out.
It doesn't sound very inclusive.
I don't know what else is going on. Just in the
Oh, tomorrow, Allie and I are doing a ride along with the Salem Fire Department.
yes.
We're very excited about that. We're both on the Salem Fire Foundation board, and we are wanting to just get more involved and learn a little bit more about it since we're new to it. So tomorrow we'll see what we can do to get some pictures, interviews, videos, and share it with you guys. The Salem Fire Foundation, if you don't know about it, look it up. It's an amazing foundation. And it really helps the families and the servicemen and women in the industry, EMTs, firefighters. And it just as of, I want to say today or yesterday, is helping a local family that is going through a medical issue, helping them with some housing and some day-to-day, just getting through bills and whatnot. And it's called their benevolent fund. And so anytime a firefighter, EMT, what's that person?
Answers the phone.
Yeah.
I know.
911 operator?
Dispatcher.
Dispatcher, yeah.
So the benevolent fund helps the firefighters, EMT, first responders, and the dispatchers if they have an issue with themselves or a family member and they need to take some time off to help recover for themselves or to help a family member. It helps give them some financial relief. It's an amazing foundation, and we would love any support we can get for it.
Absolutely. I know, we have a couple of events coming up with that, but we'll post some links below so you guys can look at it, get some information about them. We're so excited to go on that little, it's not a little truck, the thing is huge.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I honestly wish they did have the stereotypical Dalmatian. That would have helped to have a dog in the truck too, but they don't. But no, we're super excited. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
I can't wait to see your guys' videos.
Yeah, just getting to know like some of the guys there, what their stories are, how they got involved and why they got involved, in the fire department.
Absolutely.
And anyone who lives in the Salem Keizer area, you can sign up to do ride-alongs with them. And we'll post that link below too. But yeah, I think it's a great opportunity to get to know first responders and people who are there for you, obviously, in those times of emergencies, and get to know them. And if you're willing to, say thank you in another way by supporting, obviously, financially through the benevolent. There you go, what Katie said, fund. And, or just other types other than like saying thank you or doing, you know, an Instagram post or writing a letter. They're really great guys, and we're super excited for being given the opportunity to just go and hang out with them. And people. I know. Fire people. The last time I went on a ride along. It wasn't with the fire department, but it was with Eugene PD.
Oh.
And we ended up going on like a full-on like chase like down I-5 and having to like follow people. And it was with the canine units, and the dog's barking, and the guy's like, "Stay in the car. You'll be safe. Don't do anything I don't tell you." And I'm just like, okay.
Whoa.
I feel like for most of the people I've heard that have gone on police ride-alongs, they got some good stories. Like, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that happens you don't realize.
From like 0 to 10 in like seconds. It's just like we're riding along. He's talking about his family, and the next thing you know, the radio's going crazy, and then he's trying to wake up his dog, so he's banging on like the little thing to wake him up, like let's go, hyping him up, and I'm just like, okay, I guess we're going 105 miles per hour down I-5. Like, who are we chasing? What did they do? It is crazy how much information they have to process. So I'm excited to kind of see the other side of it with like the fire department and EMTs and stuff, and their side of, you know, having to deal with emergencies and stuff like that. So super excited. I do want to try on a fireman's.
A turnout gear.
Yes, I already did it once at our little event that we did last year, so I want to try another one on that actually fits. That's actually my size.
Oh yeah.
Let's see how that is. It was a really big outfit, but it is heavy. It's like 100. It's like a lot of freaking, like, gosh, that's some weighted jacket, huge pants, and it all weighs a ton.
Keeps the fire off.
I mean, but it could be cuter. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, really.
Should redesign it.
I don't know. Those firemen are pretty cute.
I know.
Carnival, there's going to be new fireman outfits.
So we would like to say, they are doing I know sooner or later they're going to be doing a class, or not a class, but going through the hiring process to, I think, get firemen after a certain point. But I do believe you can volunteer to be a volunteer and to play like a dead person. I would do. I'm there. I will play a dead person. I don't mind being picked up.
Take a nap.
I'm fine with it.
Finally get your nap.
Like, just go completely limp. Completely. But they have to basically, they have to carry dead weight and do all that stuff. So they like take you and pick you up and have to move you and then like carry you up and down stairs. I don't mind supporting the fire department by being a limp person.
I had to do something like that for a safety training at this place I worked, because it was an office in the hospital. We were on like the 4th floor, and there's this little sled type thing that you would put a person into if like the elevators were down, but they were like in surgery and couldn't ambulate, if you will, and they would tie them, or they would secure them into this like little rubber plasticky sled thing that comes up and ties over the body.
I've seen ski patrol, like when you get hurt up on the mountain, you get put in a little sled.
Very
similar. I feel like that'd be so embarrassing.
Yeah. So I got to be in that and be pulled down the stairs. At first, I think. I don't remember. But it was a very interesting experience, and wouldn't want to actually have to do that in real life.
I think that's just a career I don't think I could ever, like, it's hard. And
Well, we are getting training on Friday.
We're getting our AED and CPR training. We got it. Do you guys have an AED here?
Nope, I don't think so. Not that I know of.
Have one.
I agree.
Yeah, we just got one.
Later. I know, yeah. What was it? Willie put it in. Hi, Willie.
He's doing our training tomorrow too, so if you guys want an AED, I'll send you his info.
Yeah, it'd be very, very beneficial.
Yes.
And he's very sweet from what I heard from
Oh yeah, he's a nice
both
guy.
of you guys.
Super nice guy. Very nice, very patient.
Yes. This year went by so fast. Us already getting to the 4th episode, it already being basically Thanksgiving already happened. November's over. It's almost 2024. Oh.
Ooh, are they still doing the Polar Express train up in Hood River? Does anyone know?
I think so.
That could be fun.
Yeah, it's really fun for little kids. So if you have little kids, I would encourage you to look into that because it's very much a Polar Express-like experience.
Nice.
So is it interactive? I've never been on this.
I actually haven't either. I've just heard a lot about it.
My friend
It is, yeah.
Kayla did it with, and they have like a guy, like it's super interactive, like how they do it. Like they have a guy like in a Santa suit, like come out and like cheer them on, but she has like several littles, so it was just they had a really good time from what I saw last year. But
Well, in the Holiday Light Parade,
yeah,
what's it called? It's called the Downtown Holiday Parade, and that'll be this Friday.
fun.
Yes.
That will be
They're
fun.
starting at Waverly and State, and it's ending up at Liberty and Court. And there's a map online. We'll try to link it below. It's gonna. I
think we were trying to go to that.
60
Yeah,
participants.
that's a lot.
Groups that are going in this.
Yeah.
parade. Yeah,
Okay.
Awesome.
that'll be fun.
All
I'd
right,
love to see that.
Forever, what do you normally do with Teslin around this time?
We go. In the past, we've cut Christmas trees. This year, we bought a Christmas tree, like we have one of those artificial ones. That's, but it's supposed to last for quite a while and save the environment.
Just put like a little Scentsy, like for the.
It's funny you mentioned that. She actually has one right behind the tree right now. She asked me if I smelled them, and I said no.
No, wrong.
He said no. Like, do you smell it now?
I'd have that fresh pine.
Yeah.
To get a balsam candle.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
We get a fake tree too. We had a real tree one year, but Frankie just kept drinking the water. He had a perfectly fine water bowl with fresh water in it, but he thought he was in the woods or something.
flavor.
He wanted to drink out of the tree water.
Oh my gosh.
Or something else. I really don't understand them. Like some of the things that they do. Again, I don't know why Waffles ate an entire pie by herself. Anyway, I got a sweet potato pie. It was amazing pie. Great place. I was so looking forward to it. And if you've never had one, you need to try one instead of a normal pumpkin pie. We always make them in like the South. Like that's the thing, you do like pumpkin pie, but you normally will do sweet potato. So I was really looking forward to it. Paid $35 for this pie. Didn't even care that I paid that much until she ate it. Had it sitting out, was ready for like Thanksgiving to happen. I was like, okay, cool. Went to go work out Thanksgiving morning. Came back, was coming up my stairs, and I smelled sweet potato. And I was like, oh, like, okay, it's just because it's sitting out, like, and I have the heat on. Makes sense. Walk in, and the pan is on the ground, and she's over. She has her own little couch where she sits. Like, that's her couch that she's allowed to sit on. She's never gotten on the counter before. She's never done any of that kind of stuff. And I was just like,
It was too tempting.
I just walking, like, looking back and watching it. I almost cried.
She was like, well, I know she won't kill me.
Well, I almost gave her away. I swear. I was to the point where I'm like, I
Can't do this anymore.
I can't. I'm like, of all things, I was just like, why did you do that? She just kind of looked at me with her foul stomach.
Well, I will say, like mother, like daughter.
I probably would. And like, I can't believe it. Like, it's still in my heart.
She just loved that pie so much.
She did.
So she's truly like,
Oh, I can't.
She had a good Thanksgiving.
She did. And the thing is, people were trying to give her treats after that. Like, I took her, we had to stop at Dollar General and stuff, and people were like, oh, she's a cute dog. Does she need like a Thanksgiving treat? No, she doesn't. She already had one. She had a whole.
did you put like a shaming?
I should have. Like, oh, I should have taken a photo where it's like, did I eat mom's sweet potato pie? Yeah. I didn't even taste any of it. None of it. There was nothing to taste.
That is a sad story.
It's so sad.
Okay, my next question. How much involvement did Biscuit have in this?
Quite a bit. So he was in his kennel, but he had some. I went and smelled his breath.
Do you think Waffles
She did. So
Oh, okay, that's good.
no.
You forgive her for that.
Absolutely
That's so
not.
sweet.
No. They're both in the doghouse. Both of them.
Last question. How much did Waffles weigh? All right, how much?
Before eating the pie.
Before eating the pie, before or after?
It was like this pie was big. Like
after she ate it.
I just saw it. I saw like her stomach was like like she's a fit dog, and she was
Sitting on the couch like,
oh my god, she kept like, and then she'd fart, and it smelled like sweet potato. Oh no.
Like the first week we got our cat, like A year ago, our cat got up on the counter. She's only like 6 pounds. She ate a whole bag of snickerdoodles. It was like same thing. Just stuff.
No sense.
And a cat, you wouldn't think you'd have to worry about, but this cat ate a whole bag of snickerdoodles. I don't know.
She knew because I see on the camera her head like pops up. And it's not like it was just open. It was in a little box, like a white box. And she like pulled that thing. And I really don't even know how she got it off the counter. But you just see it kind of slide and then it disappear. I didn't even turn the sound on because I didn't want to hear her eating it because that would have just sent me over.
Well, one thing we'll do soon is we'll do an episode where we feature all of our pets.
Yes, all of our little doggos. I keep forgetting that you have a dog, Trevor.
Yeah, would you guys rather see an 80-pound black lab or a 6-pound little fuzzy cat?
Both.
Both. Okay.
Yeah, we have to see both. I didn't even know you had a cat. Oh, what's his name?
It's technically Willow. It's legally Willow. But we call her Chicky a lot.
How did you get Chicky?
I don't know. Little chick, Chicky. I don't know. It's just what we call it. It fits a lot better than Willow. Let me tell you. Willow just sounds weird.
Willow. If you call it, she's like, "Who are you talking to?"
Exactly. Yeah, she just ignores it.
Okay, that's cute. And you have Frankie.
Yes. Frankie never ate a whole pie, but he did eat my AirPods one time. And I was very upset. I would not talk to him the rest of the night.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew it was my fault. I left the AirPods out. He thought they smelled like ears. So Mom left me a nice treat here.
For ears.
Yes. And I just saw a pile of broken AirPods.
Oh my gosh.
I forgave him the next day.
He's too cute. You would have to. Biscuit, the only thing he's tried to eat is a sock. Honestly. And that one.
Fitting.
He's a sweet dog. But yeah, he's only tried to eat a sock so far. I'm always scared that he's accidentally going to, like, I get him, like, the really big balls to, like, chew on. Because if they're small, the tennis balls, I'm so scared he's accidentally going to swallow one. Because he, like, puts the whole thing in his mouth and is, like, chomping on it. I'm just...
Speaking of choking, I don't know if this is going to make the cut, but have you seen those things where they, like, suck out the, like, if somebody's choking, they put...
Yes.
Work on pets, too.
Oh,
They do. They do have, yes. But I know for pet, you're supposed to, like, lay them on their back and, like... push like the nudge or whatever, like
the nudge,
the thing. I don't know, like the ball that's like right there to try and like
their
force it out.
esophagus.
Yeah, to try and get it out. Well, and then you have Bear and Zoe. Zoe's the cutest little thing. Have you seen Zoe before? She looks like a Twinkie.
She looks like a miniature rhino. She's our micro rhino.
So sweet. She thinks she's a 100-pound dog.
I think she's a rhino.
But she's this itty bitty little thing you just want to snuggle, and her legs are so small.
She's got little T-Rex arms. Oh my God. Go like this.
Is she a bulldog? Or...
So she's half Boston Terrier and half Pit Bull, according to who I got her from. Sometimes
it makes sense though when you see her. And
but she's very chesty, and she's got she's what? She is.
She is.
She's very chesty.
It's the cutest thing. I just love her little crooked tail.
Yeah, she has a tail that has a kink in it that either happened at birth or before I got her. She got injured somehow. I don't know. And then, yes, I have Bear. Bear is also a rescue. He's he's a mix. He's German Shepherd, and we don't know what the other half is, but just based on some research and how he acts, I think he's mixed with some kind of hound dog.
Yeah.
So he's German Shepherd hound. He also, certain times when he looks at you, he looks an awful lot like Dobby from Harry Potter.
He does. That's it. Oh, he does.
He's very gentle.
Yeah.
But can also be super aggressive with someone he doesn't know.
He's trying to protect what he's comfortable with.
He's very protective.
He's a very sweet dog.
He is.
He thinks he's a small thing. He thinks he's Zoe's size, so Zoe thinks she's his size. One day when I have my cow, I will introduce my cow.
When's the next
One
monthly
day.
mingle?
Ooh, monthly mingle, December 11th. So it is normally on the third Monday of every month, but because of holidays and stuff, we've moved it up to December 11th. This one is going to be a tad bit different. It's still going to be at Old Zen Wine Bar over in West Salem, but it will be an ugly Christmas sweater contest. So we're the ugliest appropriate sweater that you have, or go thrift shopping and get one. One of our clients actually gave us a couple of links and places that are
Good.
newer.
I went shopping last night at the Goodwill in West Salem. Nothing really clicked. I mean, there's obviously things that would do in a pinch, but I kind of want something.
Right. I'm looking for something like,
Wow factor.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I want it sparkly. If I could somehow entwine things that will like light up, I'm going for that one. But yeah, December 11th. So little Christmas soirees, Christmas party, ugly Christmas sweater.
I heard there'll be prizes.
There are going to be prizes. It could be something absolutely amazing or something hilarious. So I'm not going to tell you what they are until you get there and you show up with your Christmas sweater. But last month's was a lot of fun. It was just really nice. And it's fun because you can stay for as long as you want, but then Old Zen has a little karaoke contest after. And I think we kind of explained this last time, but I'm going to try and get Katie to sing this time. But it's a lot of
I don't know about that.
Yeah. I think, we said last time the owner, Nate, he sang New York, New
Oh,
York.
it was incredible.
I was so impressed. But yeah, Monthly Mingle is coming up. If you want more details, look at the mini links below and it will be down there. But
Lots of links today.
we are glad you guys have stuck out with us so far for our 4th episode. Again, we're changing some stuff up as we kind of do this, obviously.
More upcoming content too.
Yes.
Stay tuned.
Yes. We're learning just as much as a person can while developing a podcast.
So please, we would love all of your support.
Yeah, and let us know what you think, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Feedback would be
Please.
great.
Yeah,
Yes.
constructive criticism is what's going to drive
Absolutely.
us, make us thrive.
It will. It really will help us. We want to talk about stuff and get to know, obviously, the community, the Oregon area, Willamette Valley area, just as much as you guys do. And we want to kind of find that information that you wouldn't be able to find anywhere else. So let us know how we can help, any information that you would like us to kind of do some investigation on. And obviously, you already know that we're here for your real estate needs when it comes to looking at homes or loan-wise. But we're excited that you guys have come with us so far. We really appreciate it. And let's get ready for the holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays.
Ho, ho, ho.
No more gobbling.
I know the gobbling. Did you see your gobbling? I didn't tag you in it.
You posted? Oh, sweet.
It's so cute. It is
perfect.
I
so
think
cute.
Katie's reaction is better.
I know. She does this. She does it. We're all just like. The reaction of it is super cute. But yeah. But thank you guys. We really appreciate the support and everything from everyone kind of listening and watching us.
Yep.
But we'll see you next time for episode 5.
Hold My Wine, a Wonderfully Willamette podcast, has been brought to you by Guild Mortgage and the Salem Real Estate Group. Produced by Biscuits and Waffles Productions. It was filmed at Guild Mortgage Studios in Salem, Oregon. A special thanks to Charlene Morgan with Charlene Tracy Films for editing this podcast.